Hey, what is going on, guys? Dylan Merway here, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004 for race 4 of 36. Today, we are going to be at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Georgia 500. Last week at Vegas, we earned our first win of the year ahead of Mark Martin and Jimmy Johnson. Made a pretty ballsy pass that the game neglected to show, in my opinion. I thought it was a fairly ballsy pass I made. We go to Atlanta, which is one of my best tracks in the game, actually. Very fun to race on. I'm very good at it. Let's go ahead and qualify. Fun fact: last week at Atlanta, Kevin Harvick finally won a race here for the first time since he won in 2001 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. After basically leading the most laps in 6 of the past Atlanta races, he finally won and actually did a pretty cool Dale Sr. tribute. So far, we've basically got the pole on lock. Jeff Gordon, Rusty Wallace, Kurt Busch, and Kenny Wallace are going to be the Fast Five. There it is. All right. Alternate paint wise, Johnny Benson has the Max Life car from 2002, I think. 2001, 2002, somewhere in that neighborhood. And Rusty Wallace has probably one of my favorite schemes in the game, the Harley Davidson Motorcycles Dodge. I will start next to Jeff Gordon. See where points leader Ricky Rudd's going to start. I lied. Johnny Benson's car is 2001. Doesn't have the Pitbull logo on the bottom. All right, 32 laps. Me and Jeff Gordon are going to bring the field down for racing on NASCAR's oldest track surface-wise. 5 bonus points for Capitol Peak as Jeff Gordon trails him in second. Rusty Wallace has slipped to third. Kurt Busch and Kenny Wallace are basically left to fight like dogs for fourth. Atlanta Motor Speedway is known for having multiple grooves. You can run high, you can run middle, or you can be a bottom feeder like me. I keep my car very tight on the bottom at this place. That's how I'm so fast, is I keep my car as close to the bottom as I can. I've led the opening 3 laps today. Rusty Wallace is currently battling with 24 of Gordon, trying to take second from him. Gordon pulls a crossover and goes to the middle lane to try to take second back from Rusty Wallace. Going through turns 1 and 2 again, we're basically continuing to pull away from the 2, and if you look on the bottom of the screen, his indicator is not on, basically not visible. Sorry, my throat itches. We have led the first 5 laps in this one. Our car, for some ungodly reason, is blazing fast on these super speedways. On these speedways, Daytona it was rough. North Carolina it was even worse, but Vegas and Atlanta I basically destroyed. And we have led the opening 6 laps. Not sure when I should pit. So far, it's kind of been the Capitol Peak show, which for you viewers who go to PRA, there's this whole peak system. Capitol, Longs, Evans, Pikes. The peaks are based off of mountain ranges in Colorado. I am in Capitol Peak, so you can kind of explain the design of the car. The inside of the flame is painted blue, like the peak. There will be a race on the weekend of Minor Cup. That'll probably be the only time you don't see a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday upload of this game. There'll probably be a bunch of videos that day as well that I have planned. As we come through 3 and 4, or probably Thursday and Friday, there's going to be a bunch of videos planned for that whole weekend. Keeping the car tight on the bottom. Wow, I can't even see any of the 2 cars in the mirror. I'm so far ahead of everybody. I'm flying. Look at this. I don't even know who's in the top. Actually, I'm going to check who's in the top 5 real quick. Wow, Jeff Gordon got kicked out of the top 5. So it is Rusty Wallace, Michael Waltrip, Tony Stewart, and Kurt Busch. Jeff Gordon got kicked all the way down to 6, and I have a 3-second gap on everybody. Insert slaughter. This is a slaughter. This early stages of this race has just been a straight-up slaughter fest. I've led basically the entire race. Of course, if I win here, I'm definitely going to get into the points, be the points leader, no doubt, because I've been so fast. We have led the opening 9 laps of this race here at the Georgia 500. We have a 3-second gap on second place Rusty Wallace. Again, the bottom at this place is the fastest way around. Tire fall off isn't as prevalent here in 2003 as it was in this year's race. So you're going to see a lot of that's why you saw a lot of guys be set to a certain groove and they can run there for a longer amount of time than, say, in the newer races, the newer, and when you get later on, such as this year at Atlanta. So far, we're basically putting the hurt on everybody. We're gone, and I can all. Is it weird that I can probably see the back of this pack? Or I'm gonna try to see if I can. If my car is any faster, I'm gonna try to see how many cars I can put a lap down because I'm so fast. All right, front's slightly wearing down. I'm not gonna be super worried yet. That's why I'm gonna probably stay a little close to the bottom of the racetrack as much as I can. 20 laps to go, and I've led basically the opening 12 of the race. This is murder. This has so far been a borderline slaughter. This has been borderline slaughter. Keep the car tied on the bottom of the racetrack, and we're gone right now. There you see the camera up on the helicopter in the sky. So far, we've led the opening 13 laps of this race, and we've destroyed the field in probably the most violent way possible. I think we're up to 4 seconds now. I'm just now halfway down the backstretch, and the second place car, which is Rusty Wallace, as Jeff Gordon has edged his way up to 4th, is just now coming to turn 3. Well, that was after I had that slight bobble. That slight bobble cost me a lot of time. Already you got seeing some cars coming down pit lane. We'll pit next time by when I lap more cars. I'm flying right now. I've so far laid down the fastest lap. I'm not sure if anybody's able to beat it. It's kind of borderline 30 seconds flat. Borderline flat at 30. And actually, you know what? I think, yeah, we'll pit now. Alrighty. Came out 9th. Tighten the car. I think we tightened the car up a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm kind of be a little careful. We're going to come out basically right in front of the leader. The two of Rusty Wallace. He's going to have to pit this time, I'm pretty sure. Alrighty. Well, he should probably pit soon. We have finally made it into the top 5. We are up to 4th. Up 4th right now, trying to draft possibly what may be the lap car of Bill Elliott in the 9. Currently, this year has actually been brought back from the dead, basically, and is driven by Chase Elliott. Last time, before Chase Elliott, the last time the 9 was in NASCAR was with Richard Petty Motorsports and Marcus Ambrose. We have officially just restarted the lead. And I've basically led all but 2 laps. As of right now, we're currently leading, and we're just trying to get our way through as much traffic as we can. There's the 38 of Mike Skinner, who I'm sure is still upset at us after North Carolina and what we did to him there. Gonna get by him. Gonna kind of almost do a slide job in front of him. So far, we've led the majority of this race. As we check the stats, I'm going to check those real quick. So far, I have led the most led 16 laps today. Sterling Marlin is in 2nd. Dale Jr. is in 3rd. Jimmy Johnson is in 4th. Michael Waltrip is in 5th. Matt Kenseth is in 6th. Tony Stewart is 7th. By Labonte 8th. Ryan Newman 9th. And Rusty Wallace is in 10th. He has led 3 laps. Ricky Rudd is in 11th. Jeff Gordon has led 1 lap today. He is in 12th. Kevin Harvick is 13th. Johnny Benson is 14th. And most likely... And the rest of this field, other than me, Rusty Wallace, and Jeff Gordon, have not seen the lead, and Elliott Sadler blew a motor, we presume. Okay, now I guess we're just going to try to see how many cars we lap. So far, we've got Bill Elliott in the 9 and just got by Mike Skinner in the 4. I think up ahead that might be... Is that Sprague in the 0 or Biffle 16? I'm not sure. So far, I guess now it's just lap as many cars as possible and try to beat your best lap. Our best lap at 30:21, and there's the best lap at 30.85. And another car lap down. There's LePage in 57. There's Pauly 43. And I think there's Stanton Barrett in the 60 and Ashton Lewis in the 46. I got in the page there. I'm going to lap him. And there's Christian Fittipaldi, a.k.a. Roadblock number 1. So far, I think we're just going to lap as many people as possible and try to figure out how to get by the 43 without getting too mad. Okay, thank you for taking my line away, Christian Fittipaldi. Love you for that, bro. And thank you for taking away my line, Stanton Barrett. Oh, oh no! Whoa! Oh my God, that was almost bad. Sorry about that, Stanton Barrett and Christian Fittipaldi. You can go die. Still trying to slam into me at 170 miles an hour. Hey, actually, know what? Come here. Mission. Instead of lapping as many people as possible, take out the 43. I know he isn't. That's why I'm going to wreck him. I swear if he slams into me one more time, I'm just going to let him go and I'm going to crash him. Come here. Oh, there you go. We'll let you go here. Sterling Marlin's about 7 seconds back. I'm not going to worry about him. I'm going to go ahead and try to draft, get a good run on. 43 is going to block me wide. And oh well, 4 to go. I think we're going to get, not sure if this may end the race or if we're going to get a late restart. Hoping for maybe a late restart possibly. But with this game, you never know. I mean, we might get a green flag restart, or we might get a late restart, or the race might end here. Going to take the caution flag. There goes my 7-second lead. Thank you, Christian Fittipaldi. Should have been a little further forward. And this is going to end the race right here. Back-to-back wins for Capitol Peak in Atlanta. Three leaders. I've basically led the majority of the race. Rusty Wallace led 3 laps, and Jeff Gordon led 1. Keep in mind, those were all during green flag pit stop cycles. Remember, tune in to Fox later today for the Monster Energy race at ISM Raceway. Coverage for that will begin at 2 p.m. on FS1 with NASCAR Race Day. And then at 3 p.m., keep in mind these times are Eastern, 3 p.m. will be coverage of the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series race from Phoenix, the ISM Raceway. I don't really remember the event name for that, but whatever. Surprised that should have just waited until the white flag to turn them. Anyways, we just got our second win of the year. We're definitely going to the top of the point standings now. It's freaking hot. So, yeah, we basically won that one. Got the Atlanta night track. Basically, 3 lead changes. I led 28 laps. Rusty Wallace led 3, and Jeff Gordon led 1. Sterling Marlin finished 2nd. Dale Jr. finished 3rd. Jimmy Johnson 4th. Michael Waltrip 5th. Rusty Wallace 6th. Matt Kenseth 7th. Jeff Gordon 8th. Bobby Labonte 9th. And Kevin Harvick 10th. 11th is Tony Stewart. 12th is Ryan Newman. 13th is Ricky Rudd. 14th was Ward Burton. 15th is Johnny Benson. 16th is Joe Nemechek. 17th is Dale Jarrett. 18th is Jeff Burton. 19th is Mark Martin. And 20th was Kurt Busch. That was your top 20. Winner's purse was $233,000. Only 1 caution flag for 3 laps, 3 lead changes. Time of race was just about 22 minutes. Average speed was 137 miles an hour, and margin of victory was under caution. If I didn't wreck the 43, it probably would have been like 9 seconds. Because I was hauling the mail. Next race is going to be Darlington. We'll change the scheme up for that.